Where to now, you say? That's a very good question. Well, Glenn and I have been a little bit busy. Chickens, be quiet. Yes, we have chickens. We did infer in one of our recent videos at the end of the bridle track that we'd be spending a bit more time in the Mudgee region. Well, we kind of up and moved from Victoria and are in outback New South Wales within the Mudgee region. So we're getting back into four-wheel driving again, and we'll be producing a few videos within the last few months that we've been doing. And in the meantime, here's a little bit of a snapshot of what's been occupying our time. Where to now, you say?
I don't know if you can make those out in the distance over there, but those are kangaroos right on our fence line.
Hello, Skippy. And here's our chickens.
And there's the chickens escaping down to the distance.
And our rooster. And our veggie gardens. It's all exciting.
Here's some drone shots of the house and the property on our 19 hectares of land before we moved in. The place came with a pool fence in the backyard with no pool, so we took it out. It also came with a pretty run-down looking chook run and an old kid's cubby house. So we took the cubby house, the old pool fencing, the old chook shed roof, and we made a new chicken run big enough for a giraffe. We also reused the old gate. When we were looking for a property, we weren't really in the market for a fully operational observatory complete with telescope, but that's what we got. It's a shame somebody had turned it into a hen house. So we got rid of the observatory and we turned it into a bar. We made the table out of some old flooring timbers and an old 50-gallon drum. At the front of the house was an old fountain made out of copper, which we replaced with a fire pit that our friends Steve and Mindy gave us as a housewarming present. And we turned the old fountain into a bird bath. NBN satellite was never going to work for us, so we replaced that with Starlink. We did keep the Selfie 3G booster. These old garden beds were never going to work for Clarissa, who, if you don't know, is a crazy gardener. So Clarissa set to work on refurbishing the old gardens, reusing some of the garden beds that we brought with us from Melbourne, and building some new garden beds from some of the old corrugated iron and timber we had laying around the property. One of the things we knew before we bought the property was the old 2.1 kilowatt solar system wasn't going to cut it for us. So we added another 10.7 kilowatts of solar panels on the roof and 28 kilowatts of lithium batteries because we're completely off-grid. The old switchboard was also a mess. We completely replaced that and replaced it with modern equipment. We also built a netted orchard to protect the fruit trees from all the kangaroos.
In looking for somewhere to house our citrus and fruit trees temporarily until we do some big renos in the next 12 months, we fashioned this. As Glenn says, it looks like a circus tent. Come and have a look. Pretty handy. We've got this old-fashioned screen door here. This is definitely going to keep the kangaroos out. Unless they've got nimble fingers, they're not getting in. We've got everything from citrus and a variety of berries, different apples, pears, quince, pomegranates, cherries, which go all the way to the sky, a whole variety of figs, blueberries, peaches, plums, and nectarines. And we also seem to have bees, lots and lots of bees coming and going, which is great for the garden.
And even after all that, we still have a significant amount of junk in our pile at the bottom of the property. And naturally, because it's us, we had to have a four-wheel drive track looping around our property. Right-yo, down we go.
And we also built a wall.